Shame, meaning I am bad, focusing on self-behavior with the result that we feel alone. Shame is never known to lead us towards positive change.
I encountered shame in my second semester of my first year of college. And I feel like the first semester was a blur, but in the second semester, I was taking this particular class, and I just felt like I was not as good as everybody else in the class. It just seemed like everybody else was smarter and knew what they were doing and like knew what to say. And I felt very ashamed that I wasn't good enough. It's just how I felt. And I think dealing with it, I probably could have asked for more support somewhere, but I mean, I didn't give up. I kept going to the class even though, I would like dread it. Thank God it was only once a week, but I just kept trying, and at the end, it turned out okay, so.
Guilt. To focus on self-behavior, saying to yourself, I did something bad. Guilt has the potential to motivate us towards positive change.
A time that I felt guilt is when I've said something unkind to someone. And usually I can tell when it's already come out my mouth, like there's that moment you're like, oh, wow. And how I remedy that, there really is no other way than to apologize and explain how wrong you were. Unresolved guilt kind of does motivate you when I think of things that maybe in my youth that I did thoughtlessly, and it's only years later that I realize, oh, wow, I shouldn't have said that to this person or whatever. That helps me become a better person today, because I will always feel regret over those things, those thoughtless actions.
Humiliation. The variable that differentiates humiliation is whether it is deserved. So asking yourself, did I deserve this?
I was in 10th grade and I made a mistake in an English class, and my teacher yelled at me and called me stupid. And back then I was really shy and quiet, really devastating. So I cried and then I called my grandma, and then she gave me some words of wisdom, and she said that I should have a conversation with him and make sure that he understood how I felt, and if the conversation didn't go well, that she would come in and talk to him. But it was humiliating, but having the conversation with him was definitely a growing experience.
Embarrassment. It is often funny and brief, but the most distinctive feature is that it does not leave you feeling utterly alone.
One time that I encountered embarrassment was when I was in college. I had to give a presentation and I did a terrible job on it. One way that I dealt with that was making sure that I was prepared for the next time around so I don't repeat my mistakes.